Welcome to English 7 Week 4. Here are the rules in changing active voice to passive voice and vice versa. Let us first remember that in the active voice, the subject is the doer of the action, and in the passive voice, the subject is the receiver of the action. First rule: the places of the subject and object will be interchanged in the sentence. The subject is the one talked about in the sentence, while the object answers the question what after the verb. The object in the active voice becomes the subject in the passive voice, while the subject in the active voice becomes the object in the passive voice. Rule number 2. The same tense applies to both active and passive voice. Ask these questions. What is the verb? What is its tense? So, in the passive voice, you must use present tense too. The same is true with the past tense. And the future tense. Only the past participle form of the verb will be used as the main verb in the passive voice. Remember, the past participle form of the verb used as the main verb always has the be verb, is or are written, was or were written, and will be written. Let's practice. Identify the voice and change it to the opposite voice. What's the verb? What's its tense? What is the object of the verb? What is the voice? Active voice. Now, what is the passive voice of the sentence? Here's another one. What's the verb? What's its tense? What is the object of the verb? What is the answer? Correct! Passive voice. Now, what is the active voice of the given sentence? In using the active and passive voice of the verb, always look for the subject of the sentence, the verb and its tense, the object of the verb, and whether the subject is singular or plural. You will never go wrong if you remember these.